Hi, this is Eric J coming at you with street news. No, we ain't professional and neither is this story. 22-year-old Dakari was charged with first-degree murder after he admitted to punching his 5-month-old daughter in the head. So look, according to the reports, the mother of the child called 911 saying, "My baby not breathing, my baby not breathing. I need help. I tried to perform CPR on her. It ain't work. Get somebody over here." Moments later, the ambulance arrived and the little girl was taken to a local hospital. After running several tests on her, it was discovered that her brain was bleeding and her skull was cracked. Doctors said they believed that whatever happened to the child was not an accident, and they believed that the child was a victim of child abuse. Police said they then went back and questioned the mother about what happened, and she told them, "I don't have no idea. I don't have no idea what happened to her. I just don't know. I don't know how she get all those injuries." Police said they then went to the child's father, Dakari, and he gave a similar statement. He pretty much said the same thing that she said. So we let him go. A few days later, we got in contact with Dakari's mother and asked her, could she talk to her son and get him to tell us the truth? Because we believe his daughter was murdered and we want to know what happened. Eventually, Dakari reached out to us and said that he dropped his daughter out of his hands. He said, "I was holding her up in the air and she started squirming around and I dropped her and she landed on the back of her head. It was an accident. I ain't mean to do it." But after being confronted with more evidence against him, Dakari changed his story and said, "I was highly stressed out. I was going through it. We didn't have no power. The lights was out. It was hot. And she wouldn't stop crying. So I punched her. I punched her twice. And after I did it, she got quiet and I got scared. So I called her mama in the room. But I ain't tell her mama what happened. I ain't tell her what I did. I was just stressed out. I just wanted her to stop crying." Dakari's 5-month-old daughter was put on life support and died one day later. Listen, if the power in your house is out and it's hot, you're not the only one stressed out. You're not the only one feeling miserable. Your 5-month-old daughter, she not crying because she want to get on your nerves. She's crying because she's hot. She's crying because she's miserable. At 5 months old, she can't talk. She can't express herself the way me and you can. So all she could do is cry. This is why I always say age doesn't have anything to do with maturity. Just because your baby daddy 22, that don't mean he ain't childish. Just because you old enough to have sex and make a child, don't mean that you need to. Ladies, listen, it ain't my place to tell you who you can and can't have sex with, but I would hope that the person that you laying down having sex with is grown enough to accept the outcome of whatever happened. If that condom breaks and you don't want to get an abortion, can you see yourself raising a child with him? Is he even someone that you would want your child to look up to? Now to some of y'all, these sound like simple questions with simple answers, but you will be surprised at how many women are sleeping with men that they would never marry. They don't trust them. They don't love them. They just doing it because it's something to do. And this is how children end up in these bad situations. Again, I can't tell you what to do with your body, but what I can do is give you examples of what happened when immature people make children. Listen, in the book of Proverbs, the scripture says, "The way of a fool is right in his own eyes, but a wise man listens to advice." Listen, I ain't never trying to control you or tell you what to do. I just want to give you some advice.